everyone, I'm Alexandra and I'm a volunteer at Raising a Reader Massachusetts. And today we'll be celebrating the week of the young child. Welcome to Tasty Tuesday. Let's see. Today's book is going to be The Little Red Hen Makes Pizza by the author Philemon Sturgis and the illustrator Amy Walrod. So does anyone know what an author or an illustrator is? An author is the person who writes the books, and an illustrator is a person who draws the pictures inside of them. Okay, the little red hen had eaten the last slice of her tasty loaf of bread. She'd sipped a cup of chickweed tea and taken her nap. Now, she was hungry again, so she scratched through her cupboard and spied a can of tomato sauce. "Why don't I make a lovely little pizza?" she said to herself. "What can we see on this cupboard? Let's look at all the cans of food she has." So from what I can see, it's sweet mustard, some condensed milk, corn, worms. Does anyone have worms in their cupboard? Tuna, and a jar of pickles. She rummaged through her pan drawer. There was bread pans, cake pans, muffin pans, frying pans, all kinds of pans, but not one single pan was large, round, and flat. "Cluck," she said, "I need a pizza pan." She stuck her head out of the window. "Good morning," she said. "Does anyone have a pizza pan?" Let's look inside her house. What can we see through her window? I can see that bread pan, the muffin pan, the cake pan, and all of the different frying pans that she has. And look what she's holding out. She's holding out another frying pan. She really needs that pizza pan. Now let's look at the animals, her neighbors. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. So what are they doing? I can see the cat is reading. What kind of book is he reading? Yes, a book about saxophones. And the dog is balancing a treat, and the duck looks ready to go to the pool. "Very well then, I'll fetch one myself," said the little red hen. So she went to the hardware store. She bought some pizza pan, a large mixing bowl, a pizza slicer, and some other stuff. Do you guys find pizza pans, large mixing bowls, and a pizza slicer, and then also go shopping for plants? Let's look at her wagon. She brought a lot of stuff with her. She has a sink, she has a broom, and a yardstick. Those are unusual to find. And she's also has a guide in her hand. Now let's see. When she got home, she opened the cupboard. She saw beans and rice, sugars and spices, jars of jams and jars of honey, and even pickled eggplant, but no flour. "Cluck," she says, "I need flour." She stuck her head out of the window. "Hello," she said, "who will run to the store and get me some flour?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. So what are they doing now? Let's see. So the cat is playing music. What is the dog doing? Oh, wow, the dog is balancing an ice cream truck on his nose. And the duck looks like she's also still ready to go to the beach. "Very well then, I'll fetch some myself," said the little red hen. So she went to the supermarket, she bought some flour, some salt, some oil, and some other stuff. When she got home, she opened the fridge. "Cluck," she says, "there's cream cheese, blue cheese, string cheese, and Swiss cheese, but no mozzarella." So she stuck her head out of the window. "Excuse me," she said, "who will go to the store and buy me some mozzarella?" What is the hen holding in her hand? Yeah, she's holding money. She wants someone to go to the store for her. Now, what do you think the animals will say now after they said what they've said before? Yeah, they're going to say no. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. Very well then, I'll fetch some myself, said the little red hen. Now let's see what they're doing. So the cat is playing. What instrument is the cat playing? Yes, the cat's playing the saxophone. He finally learned. At the beginning, he was reading the book and now he's playing. Now let's see the dog. What is the dog doing? Yeah, the dog is balancing something on his nose. It looks like he's throwing around that floaty that the duck was usually holding. What about the duck? Yes, the duck is finally relaxing. You can see they have a pitcher of lemonade and they have a bathing cap on. So the little red hen went to the delicatessen. She bought some mozzarella, pepperoni, and olives, some mushrooms, onions, and garlic, a can of 8 anchovies, and some other stuff, but no pickled eggplant. When she got home, the little red hen put out her apron and stuck her head out of the window. Good afternoon, she said. Who will help me make some pizza dough? Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the cat. Very well then, I'll make it myself, said the little red hen. So she put the flour and some other stuff into her mixing bowl and stirred and mixed and mixed and kneaded and pounded until she had a big ball of pizza dough. After the dough rose, the little hen rolled it flat and folded it and rolled it again and spun it around her head several times. Let's see what she's doing. We can see in the pictures all of the actions she's doing. Look, you can see her kneading it. You can see her rolling it up and pounding it. You can see all of the ingredients that she had to buy right there below. When the dough was just right, she tossed it all the way up in the air one last time for good luck and put it in her pizza pan. Then she stuck her head out the window. Excuse me, she said. Who will help me make the topping? Once again, the duck said, Not I. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the cat. Very well, I'll make it myself, said the little red hen. Now, what do you see that they're doing now? The duck is still playing in the water with the fire hydrant. The cat is covering itself using an umbrella from getting her saxophone wet, and the dog is still playing with the ball. So she chopped and grated and sliced. Next, she opened a can of tomato sauce and spread it all over the pizza dough. On top of that, she put some grated mozzarella, some sliced pepperoni, some chopped olives, some mushrooms, some onions and garlic, 8 small anchovies, and some other stuff. But no pickled eggplant. The little red hen looked at her pizza. It looked just right. She put it in the oven and sat down to sip a cup of chickweed tea. Pretty soon, a delicious smell drifted from the oven. It filled the room and floated out of the window. My lovely pizza must be ready, she thought. So let's see what she's doing right now. So it looks like she's at home and she's laying down in her bunny slippers and reading a magazine. Now let's see what the animals outside are doing now. What do you think they're doing from their faces? That's right, they're looking into her window because they also smell the good smell of pizza. It was lovely, but it was not little. So look at the whole pizza. Look how large it is. What can we see on the pizza? That's right, we can see some anchovies. We can see the pepperoni she put on and some peppers. Looks very yummy. So she stuck her head out of the window. Good evening, she said. Would anyone like some pizza? Can you guess what the duck said? Can you guess what the dog said? Can you guess what the cat said? What do you think the cat, the dog, and the duck will say to this after they've been saying no to everything that she's asked for? What do you think they're going to say now? Let's see. They all said yes, of course. But the cat scraped most of the toppings off his share. When the pizza was all gone, the little red hen made herself another cup of chickweed tea. then asked, "Who will help me do the dishes?" Now you can guess what the duck, the dog, and the cat each said. What do you think they'll say next? They said, "I will, I will, I will." Did any of you guys guess that? After saying no to almost everything this whole time, they agreed to do the dishes. And they did. Oh, what can we see that's going on this picture? That's right, you can see the dog is using the dish soap and making bubbles. The duck is putting the plates away, and the cat is drying them. But what is the hen doing? That's right, the hen is relaxing, listening to some music, and not doing any work. The end. I hope everyone enjoyed this book, and stay tuned for a very tasty recipe coming up. Thank you for listening. Hi everyone, I'm Alexandra.
And I'm Henry.
And we are volunteers for Raising a Reader Massachusetts, and we're celebrating the Week of the Young Child. And today is Tasty Tuesday, so we'll be making our favorite snack, guacamole. The ingredients you'll need for this are avocado, lime, cilantro, and
a red onion.
So let's start. So now that we've finished making our favorite snack, we are going to try it with our tortilla chips. And this is really good. It's really tasty. And we hope that you enjoyed watching us make it. Share what your favorite snacks are. Bye!